Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing one of the topic that is city creation. In city creation, basically we are discussing another topic that is India account. So one of the person told that what actually India account is here. India account क्या है? So this now basically just we discuss lots of things basically. That is India account na basically. This everything basically is India account. This everything is comes into the India account. One person told that the earthquakes, everything basically which is coming basically, that comes to what basically? One person told that the earthquake which was going to come, that basically was predicted long before basically. Why? Because somebody has created the future basically. Somebody has created the future, and in future basically, what are the generation which is going to end basically, that is basically already predicted basically. They basically can't confirm it, they only can predict it basically. Why? Because nobody can say that basically this will be done, this can be done basically, that only basically they can take. So nobody can tell that basically this is done basically, that is not possible. Why? Because that is future basically, and you have not seen the future basically. Any time, any second basically anything can happen basically in this world basically. Remember my word basically. Because assume that basically suddenly basically some planet basically passed from Earth planet and something basically happened. That's changed the entire future basically. In that basically it might possible, I am telling you, lots of country will get disappear basically. This is called future basically. And this basically mostly will never happen. Why? Because satellite groups basically are there basically. But they also basically can't control the planets basically. The planets which is coming basically, they can just control Earth planet basically. Other planet basically they can't control. Why? Because they don't have the rights. If they will touch the other planet, then basically the war will start in universe basically. Then the war will start in universe, Earth planet group against other group basically, and that will create the disaster, that will be the Earth planet end. And in this basically I will tell you basically, the Earth planet will end in that way basically, that never basically human is going to stay in the Earth planet. Means human basically can't start his generation basically. So it's a universe basically. So in universe basically nobody do the war basically, because if universe basically, the universe people basically are very shant basically, you can say peace people basically. They always believe in peace. So they just shift the Earth planet to some other place, so that the other planet basically can move to other side basically. But this basically never happens, because the universe is designed in that way basically, that never basically the planet is going to attract basically. If attracts, that means it will create problems. So that basically never happens, because it's a universe, no basically. It's a universe. So here basically the topic is, somebody has created the future. In future basically, they have told that these people basically have to get out from Earth planet. So in that basically Sunil Nair basically was also taken into the picture. Why? Because Sunil Nair basically marriage is not happening. Sunil Nair basically job is not getting the job. So that means they have finished the future basically of Sunil Nair. That means which group basically? That is the BJP group. And BJP group means Congress group also comes into the picture. How basically I connected this? Because when basically I was in Bangalore basically, that time BJP was ruling the Bangalore basically. That time, long before basically. And currently basically BJP is ruling central basically. And now what is the Bangalore condition? Water crisis basically. So here basically we are not discussing the water crisis, everything basically. Because the people who are basically having the normal life, they are still having the normal life. Here problem is with only the normal people basically. The rich people that are the IT people basically, they are earning 10 lakh, 20 lakh per month basically. They can afford basically per day 3,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 also basically for a 1 lakh also for water basically. But poor people can, poor and the middle class family basically can afford this. That is not possible basically. So here lots of people told that basically the people who are basically from Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, these best Kerala, Verla, they basically left Bangalore basically long before basically. When they got the information, few people basically shifted to Delhi also. Few people shifted to Bangalore also basically. Few people says that basically I am from Delhi, but really he is staying in Bangalore. Sorry, staying in Vadodara. So you can just imagine it. So one person told that water crisis basically is the best example. 50% population basically left Bangalore basically because they left basically because they know that basically crisis is going to increase more basically because they know that basically crises are going to increase more basically because if the borewell water basically has finished then there is a big problem basically there is a big problem. So the people of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and Punjab, Kerala, Gujarat, then the Mumbai, Maharashtra, they basically left long before. Political family basically left long before basically. When they got the information that future basically the water crisis basically is going to happen. I will take one example of this basically. If one person told that basically, yeah, that side basically water was, when we digged that area basically water is not coming. So they tracked that basically in future water basically crisis is going to happen. So be ready for that because you can create water underground basically. Sea lake basically are there. Lakes basically which provides the water to entire city basically that you can create. But you can create the borewell basically underground the land basically. That only who can do? The lava company creation group basically. They only can do basically. Lots of people says that I will don't take basically so seriously basically. But if anybody want to take seriously, if they can understand basically, then basically take seriously. Few people says that lava equal to water. Lava equal to water. So whenever basically the land is getting created, that time basically they basically have the design of underland basically same as the Mumbai city basically. When Mumbai basically was having 20 floors, 30 floors, now basically Mumbai is having 1,000 floors building. They have done the future plan basically with the help of few countries basically. They have taken the help of few countries and told that basically we want big buildings, and for that basically the future plan was created by Mumbai city basically, and this everything is done basically. So in that basically they finished lots of people generation also. In future creation they finished many generation also basically. So you can just imagine basically how the future creation is. That is the Mumbai example. Now basically we will come to lava equal to water. One person told that side basically when we were digging basically that time basically water was coming. Now basically the water is not coming. Why? Because lava equal to water, that water which was created by the lava company basically that is ended. So one person told Bangalore city basically which is ongoing basically, there basically who is handling the lava area? That is the underground area. Few people says that is the South Africa. But whatever in front of the world, that is basically 100% wrong. That everybody knows basically that. So that is basically just South Africa in front of the world basically. But in real basically it's some other country, because it's very dangerous thing basically. Bangalore is not having water under the land basically. That means that lava company who created the Bangalore, somebody has created basically. That creation basically has ended basically. Lava equal to water basically. So one person told that, yeah, basically that we basically haven't never tracked that basically. Then one of the person told that, assume that basically in Mumbai city somebody has created thousand buildings, they have created it. Now basically assume that basically that lava which was digged inside the uh, because if you are creating thousand floors, then you require the facilities also, no, basically. That is the water, everything basically. Then only basically you can give the buildings basically to them. That is the construction department basically. And in Mumbai basically, everybody knows that who are the big construction group basically. That means they are basically connected with the lava industry. They have digged the set of lavas, which is going to generate water basically. But that is the one process basically. And process basically happens according to the time. So water is going to generate under the land basically, and they are going to get the water also. Then one of the person told that, assume that basically slowly the lava is going to create water and lava is going to end. Then basically what are the things going to happen? That is also question basically. That also you have to think basically. What is going to happen then basically? That basically you need to think basically. Few people says that basically lava creation happens now. After the process, whatever things basically water comes out from the lava. That basically water basically are used in the drinking purpose basically. Rest of basically are created as a lava basically. That is the land basically. So one person told that there are many ways basically in this world basically. For example, one CRM example basically I have taken. There are 18 ways to create the CRM project. Like same way basically here also there are many ways. The question basically is, the underground land basically is created by the groups. And this basically everything software industry basically might be knowing. That's why basically 50% population basically left from Bangalore city. And local people basically can survive. Why? Because they are local. They are having 20 crore, 20 lakh, 30 lakh salary basically. They can afford 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees for water purpose basically. But what about those people whose salary is basically 1 lakh, 2 lakh? What they are going to do basically? That is also a question. That also basically you have to think. That is also thing basically. Whose salary is 1 lakh, 2 lakh? That also basically medium salary basically. Normal salary basically comes to more lesser basically. That is also a question. So one person told that here basically the future creation basically starts from under the land. And under the land basically who creates the lava basically. They say that basically finish this type of people for future. So somebody told that basically Sunil basically somebody has finished your future like this basically. That also comes into the picture basically. Because my marriage not happened, I am not getting job. That means somebody has finished the future of my. So this connected to lava basically. So in next video basically we are going to see little bit more about the underland lava industry, how basically it is created and how basically that lava equal to future creation.